All right, let's get into it. This isn't really about a car. Not in the way we usually talk about them. This is about a whole different way to think about your driving life. It's about getting past all the usual headaches and friction of ownership and getting straight to the good part.
So, I want to start with this question, because it really gets to the heart of the matter. We all know that gap, right? The gap between owning an incredible car and actually having incredible experiences with it. All the logistics, the planning, the time, it all gets in the way. So what if you could just engineer that entire problem right out of the equation?
The answer, it turns out, isn't on a spec sheet. It's this unique hybrid experience, one that blends the raw thrill of a GT4 RS with the sheer ease of a completely managed service. The car becomes a key that unlocks a much richer driving life.
And this line, this just says it all, doesn't it? It's not just some clever marketing, it's the absolute soul of this whole concept. One day, it's your civilized, brilliant companion on an unforgettable trip through the Alps. The next, it's a ferocious, razor-sharp weapon on a legendary track. It's one car, but it lets you live two completely different, completely authentic stories.
So how is this even possible? Well, it comes down to a few really smart, practical things. First, real luggage space, front and back. Now, that sounds like a tiny detail, but it changes everything. It means you can actually take a proper overnight trip. It turns a day trip car into a real travel partner. Second, the Zürich hub. This isn't just a garage, it's your launch pad. You start right in the heart of the best driving roads in Europe. And third, it's a truly dual-purpose machine, perfect for those Alpine passes, but with the built-in option for those incredible track days whenever you feel the need.
All of this creates a huge shift in how you even think about cars. You move away from the typical badge conversation, the one about who wins the argument over lap times, and you move into the life conversation. The question isn't about stats anymore. It's about which car, in which setup, actually helps you create more memories, more real, lived experiences. And believe me, that changes the entire game.
Okay, so the idea is compelling, no doubt about it. But an idea is just an idea. How does it work in the real world? Let's pull back the curtain and look at how this vision becomes a completely effortless reality for you.
The whole thing is built on this one simple promise. By getting rid of all the logistical friction, the long drives just to get to the good roads, the tedious prep, the planning headaches, the experience itself is unlocked. You get to start your journey right where the adventure actually begins. And here's what that looks like. It's almost laughably simple. Step 1, you fly into Zürich. That's it. Your car is there, fully prepped, ready to go. Step 2, booking is easy. There's a simple app for when you want a spontaneous road trip and a clear, structured calendar for the big track events. And step 3, you just go. You're already there. You're minutes from legendary roads ready for a real journey. All the usual pain points, they've just been designed away.
Now, an amazing car and a seamless experience, that's a powerful combination. But for a commitment like this to work, it has to be built on something much deeper. So let's talk about the thing that underpins everything else: trust. Absolute trust in the operation behind the scenes.
Because let's be honest, anyone can promise you a great weekend, but a promise is just words. The real question is, who is standing behind it? Who makes sure that promise is kept, not just once, but every single time, season after season? At the end of the day, you have to trust the quality of the operator just as much as you trust the engineering of the car.
And that trust isn't just a feeling. It's built on 3 very solid pillars. First, professional logistics support. That means car prep, fuel strategies, tire planning for the track. All the critical details are handled for you. Second, the integrity of the season calendar. It gives you a predictable, reliable rhythm so you can actually plan your year with confidence. And finally, and this one is so important, the quality of the group is curated. It's a selective approach, and it ensures that everyone there shares a similar mindset, which protects the atmosphere and the experience for everybody.
So, when you have the right car, a totally seamless process, and that solid foundation of trust, the decision itself changes. It stops feeling like a transaction. It becomes something much more personal. It becomes an act of identity, a reward.
This quote just nails it. Some cars, they're built to impress the room. This whole concept is different. It's an understated choice, made for the pure, personal satisfaction of the drive. It's about rewarding the person behind the wheel, not the people watching.
Which really brings us to the only question that matters in the end. It's actually not about the car anymore. It's about you. It's about your time and what you want to do with it. It's a simple, honest question of timing and personal fit. Is this your kind of season?